सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ उपदेश साहस्री Chapter 18, verse number 46. Rajju sarpo yatha rajvam satmakah pragvivekatah avastu sannapi heshah कूटस्थेनात्मना तथा. Shankaracharya has introduced a Purvapakshi for whom this Atma and Chidabhasa Jnanam is not there, and taking this Atma Abhasa or Chidabhasa, or you can say Ahankara, is real. They do not have this Bheda, Atma and Atma Abhasa. Instead of Chidabhasa, Shankaracharya using the word, or Purvapakshi is using the word Atma Abhasa. Either you can call it as Atma Abhasa or Chidabhasa. Both are one and the same. What is the Purvapakshi's objection? If Abhasa is mithya, according to Advaitin, Abhasa or Chidabhasa or Ahankara is mithya, unreal. If Abhasa is mithya, unreal, what is the locus of samsara? Who is having this samsara? Samsara belongs to whom is the question. So Chidabhasa or Chit Pratibimba appearing as Bhranti, which appears in Antakaranam, if it is mithya, then we have established Abhasa as mithya. Purvapakshi is asking that for that example we have taken Mukha Abhasa. Mukham, original face, mirror, medium, Antakaranam, like Antakaranam is compared to mirror, and Chit is compared to original face. Pratibimba Mukham taken example for Chidabhasa or Pratibimba Chaitanyam or Ahankara. So Purvapakshi says you have a problem if you say this Abhasa or Pratibimba Chaitanyam is mithya, samsarasya sukha dukkhadi anubhavaha ashrayaha kaha. Samsarasya sukha dukkha anubhavasya sukha dukkhadi raga dvesha etc. That experience, anubhava, ashrayah, locus. Locus kaha, what is that locus? Purvapakshi said to Advaiti, I will give three possibilities three possibilities are also not possible according to your matam, Advaiti matam. What are those two possibilities? In 43rd verse onwards, we are seeing Purvapakshi said, samsara must be either it belongs to Atma, number one possibility. Samsara must belongs to Atma, or Atma is the locus of samsara. Samsara must be there in Atma. This is one possibility. Then second possibility is samsara must belong to Atma Abhasa or Chidabhasa or Ahankara. This is second possibility. First possibility, samsara must be in Atma or belongs to Atma, or it must belongs to Atma Abhasa or Chidabhasa or Ahankara. Third option is, if both are not, third option, it should belong to Atma Abhasa Ashraya Antahkaranam. Atma Abhasa to form what is the locus? Antahkaranam. So samsara must belong to Antahkaranam. What we call OC, RC, RM, here we are calling it as Atma, Atma Abhasa and Antahkaranam. So these are the three possibilities. Chit, Chidabhasa, Antahkaranam. These are the three names. So instead of Antahkaranam, here Shankaracharya using the word Ahankarta word. Ahankarta word is used instead of Ahankara. So Atma cannot, Purvapakshi himself says, after saying these three possibilities, he himself says these are all not possible. These three options are not possible in Vedanta. Why? First he says Atma cannot be the Ashraya. Atma cannot be the Ashraya. Atma cannot have any sambandha. Therefore, Atma cannot be the Ashraya of samsara. Samsara cannot be in Atma. Asambandhatvat. Sambandha rahitatvat. And the second option also he rules out. Abhasa also cannot be the Ashraya of samsara. Because avastutvat, it is not real. Abhasa, since it is not real according to you, the Vedantin, it is Bhranti, it is Adhyasa, it is Mithya. So Abhasa also cannot be the locus of samsara. And third option also cannot be possible. Antakaranam also is not the ashraya or the locus of samsara. Jadatvat. Antakaranam by itself is jadam. So in jada, antakaranam, sukha dukkha rupa samsara is not possible. Therefore, samsara nasti iti api vaktum na shakyate. Therefore, samsara is not there. Can you say? Purvapakshi is asking us. Samsara is not there because it cannot be in Atma, it cannot be in Abhasa, it cannot be in Antakaranam. Therefore, samsara is not there. Can you say so, O Advaiti? You cannot say that also, because we are all experiencing samsara. Samsara sarva prasiddhatvat. It is evident for all people. Sukha, dukkha, raga, dvesha, janana, marana. All these are evident. Sarva prasiddhatvat. Therefore, your matam is samsara, is bhranti, abhasa is mithya. All these are having a dosha. There is a defect. For that, Shankaracharya gives answer in the 45th shloka. Ashraya, 45th shloka, he said, Ashraya we cannot say, but we say samsara experience is there. We don't say the sukha, dukkha are not there, raga, dvesha are not there. All these put together only samsara. Samsaraha asya asti iti samsari. I am a samsari, sukha is there, dukkha is there, attachment is there, aversion is there, all these are there, that experience is there. We don't say experience is not there, but we don't talk about ashraya. Where is this samsara? Etat, that means this type of question, asmakam tu na bodhakam parantu sadhakameva. This is not a bodhakam. What samsara experience, where it is samsara, what is the locus, it is not na bodhakam. We are not interested in where is samsara. Parantu sadhakam. Then what is this samsara? Bhranti. It is a illusion, it is a delusion, it is a confusion. We are not interested in that where is samsara. What is the nature of samsara we want to know, not what is the locus of samsara. Wine, that for which we give ashraya cannot be pointed out. If anyone asks Advaitin, Vedantin, we don't give answer. Don't ask what is the ashraya of samsara. Where this samsara is there, don't ask. We say that. Because it is bhranti, we said, because what is bhranti? What is the nature of bhranti? Bhranti is that for which ashraya cannot be pointed out. In Vedanta, we use the word bhranti, superimposition, rope snake superimposition, marriage water superimposition. Like samsara is also superimposed. I am a sukhi, I am a dukhi, I am a ragi, I am a dveshi. Is a superimposition. It's like a rope snake bhranti. This is also a bhranti. I am a samsari is also a bhranti. Bhranti is that for which we cannot point out an ashraya. Where is rope snake? What is the ashraya of rope snake? What ashraya is there? Rope snake hai hi nahi. How can we give the locus of rope snake when it is mithya? That is why it is called bhranti. For bhranti, why we have to give the locus ashraya? This is point number one. Bhranti means that which is experienced by all. Bhranti is that which is experienced by all, just as marriage water experienced by all, Ropsnik also experienced by many people. So, um, just as marriage water is not the, there, so um, just as the land, marriage water cannot be in the sand also, marriage water cannot be in the sky also, on the top also, but you experience it. At the same time, it is experienced even though it is not there. Therefore, that whose um, experience we have, but whose locus cannot be established. Marriage water experience, rope snake experience, shell silver experience, and samsara experience, all are there, but their locus cannot be explained. Why? What is the reason? Avidya janyatvat. Avidya iti uchyate. It is called avidya because the Bhranti is born out of ignorance. Ignorance of rope snake is born. Ignorance of sand, marriage water is born. Ignorance of shell, silver is born, shell silver. Similarly, ignorance of Atma, samsara is born as though. So, avidya janyatvat, avidya iti uchyate. Bhranti can be called as avidya because it is born out of ignorance. Karyatvat, it is born. Karyatvat, it is a product of avidya. Karyatvat avidya or adhyasa. Adhyasa means superimposition. Therefore, you should not ask ashraya of samsara. So therefore in 13th chapter also Bhashyam Purvapakshi asked the same question. Vedantin never answer for that question. Where is this samsara? Because samsara is mithya. In these verses Shankaracharya is answering. Now the Purvapakshi comes next verse also. Samsara is mithya, therefore you cannot ask such a question. Even though samsara is experienced, it belongs to whom, if you ask, because of ajnanam only you ask that. So samsara seems to belong to Atma. Samsara seems to belong to Atma. So in this verse, Kutasthena Atmana Tadha. Kutasthena Atmana means Kutasthena Atmana Vartate Atmani Iva. Samsara Asya Asti iti Samsari. Enakku samsaram irukku nu solluva. To me there is a samsara. Purvapakshi says, I have a samsara. So, for me, that is referring to Atma. Samsara refers to adhyastha. Adhyastha are superimposed. So, adhyasa does not belong to the adhishthanam. Adhyasa does not belong to adhishthanam, but it is mistaken as belong to adhishthanam. Rope snake does not belong to rope, but it is mistaken that it belongs to the rope adhishtanam. Snake does not belong to the rope. Snake does not belong to the rope. Marriage water does not belong to the land. Samsara does not belong to Sukha, Dukkha, Raga, Dvesha put together. Samsara does not belong to the Atma, does not belong to me. I have samsara, person is telling, no, does not belong to you also, does not belong to me also. It appears as though belong to me. It appears as though belong to me. You may ask the question, if it is Bhranti, then Bhranti Swarupam. Samsara is Bhranti Swarupam. I don't feel that it is a Bhranti. For Purvapakshi it is not a Bhranti. For Advaitin it is a Bhranti. It is only a confusion or delusion. Prag Vivekataha. First line example. As long as you do not know the rope, you see the rope snake before inquiry, before putting the light. After putting the light, you understand. Similarly, I feel samsara is real. Purvapakshi says it is real for him. It is a Bhranti you are telling, but I don't think it is a Bhranti. It is real for me. I have samsara. This is the Purvapakshi's conclusion. Since I am real, I, the Atma, am real, my samsara also must be real. How can it be Bhranti? If samsara is Bhranti, I am also a Bhranti. Since I am real, my samsara also must be real. So the reality of the adhishtanam he has given to samsara. The reality of the adhishtanam is attributed to the adhyastha samsara also. That is why sukha is, dukkha is, raga is, dvesha is. So it is superimposed. So that adhisthana satta is given to samsara also. Therefore, Bhranti appears as Satyam for Purvapakshi. Bhranti appears as real, as Satyam because of the adhisthana Satyatvam. Adhisthana Satyatvam is given to the Bhranti, Rupa Samsara. Purvapakshi argues. So we'll go to the 47th verse now. Purvapakshi is going to argue further. Then 48, 49 and 50, Shankaracharya is going to give 3 answers, 3 reasons in the form of 3 answers to Purvapakshi's arguments. Now what is the Purvapakshi is going to say? Up to here we saw in the last class. 46th verse is over. Now 47th verse. I will read. Atma bhasashrayashchatma pratyayai svairvikaravan sukhi dukhi cha samsari nitya eveti kechana. Kechana. Shankaracharya says, some people, this Purvapakshi is like some people. Atma bhasa ashrayaha cha Here, Purvapakshi argues the Atma, which is the support, Atma Abhasa Ashraya. The Atma, which is the support for Atma Abhasa. Atma Abhasa means RC, reflected consciousness. And you can add Antahkaranam also, because Atma Abhasa or Chidabhasa cannot take place without Antahkaranam RM. So Antahkaranam is also included. So it is directly undergoing change. Svaihi vikaravan pratyayaihi. Atma abhasa ashraya Atma. This Atma, which is the support of Atma abhasa. Real face is the support of reflected face. Like that, Atma is the ashraya, support of Atma abhasa, reflected Pratibimba Chaitanyam. Chaitanyam is the support for Pratibimba Chaitanyam. What happens? Svaihi pratyayaihi vikaravan. According to Purvapakshi, Atma is savikari. Vikaravan. Atma abhasa he accept. What he says, Antakaranam is there, he accept. And Atma abhasa also he accept. Atma abhasa means Chidabhasa. Because of the presence of Antakaranam and Atma abhasa, because without Antakaranam and abhasa go together, okay? RM and RC inner. So Atma itself undergoes vikaravan, some changes because of Antakarana sambandhena. Because Atma is available in Antakarana. Antakarana sambandhat Atma abhasa sambandhena cha. So Atma has got sambandha with Antakaranam and Atma abhasa. Okay, just like saying reflected face and reflecting medium mirror, the real face has sambandha with the reflected face and reflecting medium. How is it? If you say like that, Purvapakshi is saying that only. Atma has sambandha with Atma abhasa and Antakaranam. Because of that, Atma eva sakshat vikaram prapnoti. Svaihi pratyayaihi. Atma is directly a samsari. So he is telling that Atma is undergoing changes. We say it is superimposition. For him it is real. So look into the first line. Svaihi, its own modifications. Vikaravan pratyayaihi vikaravan bhavati. Modifications take place. Kechana vadanti. Some people say that Atma is a savikari because it has got a connection with Antakaranam and Chidabhasa. Therefore, it undergoes changes. What are all changes? He mentions in the second line. Sukhi. I am enjoying. I am a Sukhi. Dukhi, I am sorrowful. Cha, samsari, I am a samsari. Nityaha eva iti, like a prakriti is eternal. Matter is eternal. It undergoes a change. Even though Prakriti undergoes a change, it is Nityaha Tadvat. Atma also, even though it is Nityaha, it is also undergoing changes of experiences. What are all experience? I am Sukhi, I am Dukhi, I am a Samsari. This is very common we are seeing in the world. People say, I am suffering, I am enjoying, I am having birth, death, samsara, samsari. Nityaha eva, eternal only. Prakriti is eternal. Is it not undergoing any changes? It is undergoing changes, modifications. Like that, Atma is also same way. Eva iti kechana. So, sukhi dukhi cha samsari nityaha eva Atma iti kechana vadanti. But we are going to refute that. Sukha jnanam, dukkha jnanam, etc. Pratyaya means here jnanam. So I know I am sukhi, dukhi, pratyaya, jnanam. It is directly undergoing the changes because of its own jnanam, pratyayahi, or experiences. Sukha jnanam, dukkha jnanam, samsara jnanam. So he is mistaking that buddhi modifications as atma modifications. So that is superimposition. Buddhi vikara is perceived as atma vikara. Buddhi means here antakaranam. Antakaranam undergoes changes. Mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara undergoing, whole antakaranam undergoing some modification. That modifications of antakaranam he is taking to atma. That is the mistake he is doing. Who? Purvapakshi. Antakaranam changes he is taking to atma changes, modification. He is arguing when this direct explanation is there, why you are introducing bhranti, mithya, adhyasa, etc. So that is the question. When a direct explanation is there, why you take indirect explanation? What is direct explanation? Atma is directly samsari. You need not explain in an indirect manner. Purvapakshi tells to Advaita. Samsara is bhranti. Bhranti samsara is a superimposition. Superimposed on Atma. These indirect answers are not required. Say directly Atma is a samsari. So if you say indirectly, it is a dosha. Bhranti, mithya, adhyasa, all are gaurava. Gaurava means dosha. I am giving a laghavam, easy, direct answer. That is complicated. Bhranti, adhyasa, superimposition, all are complicated. Say directly, simple way, Atma is a samsari because it is associated with antakaranam, associated with Atma bhasa, Because of that association, Atma also undergoes a change. So Atma is a samsari. This is Laghavam. So Purvapakshi argument is Advaiti explained indirect way samsara bhranti is there. It is falsely superimposed on Atma. These are all not correct. Because of Atma Sambandha with Antakaranam or Abhasa, Atma itself is experiencing the samsara. This is the Purvapakshi's contention. What he says in this verse, sloka, Antakarana Vikara appearing in Atma. Atma itself is Savikari. Svaihi means Atmanah eva pratyayaihi Atma Vikaravan bhavati. Svaihi means Atmanah eva pratyayaihi. Pratyayaihi means Sukha Jnanam, Dukha Jnanam. All of them Atma Vikaravan bhavati. Sukhi because of Sukha Pratyaya. Dukhi because of Sukha Dukha Pratyaya. Ragi because of Raga Pratyaya. Pratyaya means Jnanam. Dveshi because of Dvesha Pratyaya. So Atma Nityaha also. Nityaha means two types of Nityatvam. One is Kutastha Nityatvam, another is Parinama Nityatvam. Kutastha Nityatvam means without undergoing any changes is called Kutastha Nityatvam. Parinami Nityatvam means undergoing changes and it is eternal. Prakriti undergoing changes and it is eternal, also called Parinami Nityatvam. So permanently changing remain eternal. Permanently changing, remaining eternally. Earth also undergoing changes like Myanmar, the Bangkok, lot of change has come through earthquake. But earth is eternal. Like that, Prakriti, Maya, they also undergoing a change but eternal. So same way Atma is also eternal. How, what type of eternal? Parinami Nityat, undergoing changes. Atma is Savikaram. Therefore Savikara Rupena Nityamuktihi. Savikara Rupena Nityamuktihi. Nitya Atma Nityamukti. Savikara Rupena. That is the idea. In 47th verse. Now Shankaracharya is going to give first answer in 48th verse. That the first reason is Atma Vikari Na Pramana Abhavat. That is the first answer. I will read the sloka 48. Atma bhasa parigñanat yathatmena vimohitah aham kartaramatmeti manyante te niragamaha. Atma bhasa aparijnanat. Aparijnana means no jnana. Parijnana rahitam ityartha. This first dosha is sabhasa antahkaranam ahankara is always go together. Antahkaranam if you say abhasa included. Abhasa if you say antahkaranam is included. Just like a mirror. Wherever you keep whatever is there in front of mirror, reflection happens. A reflection cannot exist without medium. Medium cannot, reflecting medium cannot exist without reflection. So, what is the pramana bhavat here Shankaracharya gives? Atma is pramana agocharam. Pramana abhavat means atma savikari iti vaktum na shakyate. So Purvapakshi said atma is savikari, undergoing sukha, dukkha, raga, dvesha changes. That is not true. Atma savikari iti vaktum na shakyate. Atma is pramana agocharam. By what pramana you can say Atma is sukhi? By what pramana you can say Atma is dukkhi? By what means? Pramana means means. You can say, you cannot say, you only guess. You can guess but not ascertain. Atma is samsari savikaratvat. You cannot ascertain. You are guessing, imagining. Because Shastra says Atma is nirvikari. Nishkriyaha nirvikaraha Atma. So Veda Pramanam does not support you. Veda Pramanam does not support you. Support you means Purvapakshi. Purvapakshi's argument is not supported by Veda Pramanam. So pramana abhavat. Look into the sloka. Atma bhasa aparijnana. These people do not know the bheda of Atma and Atma abhasa. Purvapakshi do not know the difference, bheda of Atma and Atma bhasa aparijnanat, because of lack of clear knowledge of Atma and Abhasa. Yathatmena, they do not know as they are. Atma and Atma Bhasa, exactly they do not know. They don't know, therefore vimohitaha, they are deluded. Ahankarta, aham kartaram atma iti manyante. Ahamkarta is called ahankara here. Antakaranam plus chidabhasa put together ahankara. So that ahankara word is used as ahankarta. What is that ahankara? Ahamkarta iti, that which claims is called ahankara. They manyante, they consider as atma iti. That alone is atma. Sabhasa antakaranam ahankara, they take it as atma. That is why they niragama. They are not having shastra pramana. Agama means shastram. Niragamaha te. Those people who argues Atma as savikaram, Atma has got nityatvam, but it is savikari. Whoever says, what Veda support they have? Niragamaha. They don't have Veda support. This is the first answer for Purvapakshi. What is the first answer? Atma vikari na pramana abhavat. You don't have Veda pramanam to establish Atma is undergoing a change. Now second answer in 49th verse. I'll read. Samsaro vastu samstesham kartrubhoktrutvalakshanah Atma bhasashraya jnanat samsarantya vivekatah. In this 49th verse, Shankaracharya gives the second reason as second answer. What is that? If you say Atma is a samsari because Atma undergoes all Sukha Dukkha Raga Dvesha modifications, Anirmoksha Prasangaha. There is no possibility of moksha. Anirmoksha Prasangat Atmanaha Samsari. It is Sabikaritvat Anirmoksha Prasangaha. The Sukha, Dukkha permanently there in Atma. What moksha you will get? Atma is having sambandha with antakaranam and chidabhasa. Because of that sambandha, Atma is really undergoing changes. Changes like I am happy, I am unhappy, I am sorrowful, I am ragi, I am dveshi. Then where is the possibility of moksha for Atma? Therefore, it is not possible. Anirmoksha prasangatvat. There is a dosha, O Purvapakshi, in your answer, that argument saying that Atma is Sukha Dukhi Anirmoksha Prasangaha. Mind undergoes a change. According to Yoga Shastra, Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodhaha, they say. But we don't accept that. Mind cannot be stopped. They talk about stopping the mind. Yoga Shastra, yoga people, they talk about the stopping of the mind. It never happens. Stopping of the mind is that which is undergoing modifications all the time. How can you stop that mind? You can discipline the mind. You can fill that mind with the good thoughts, thinking not to stop the mind. Thinking faculty you can change from negative to positive thoughts, Vedantic thoughts, divine thoughts. Demonic thoughts you can change into divine thoughts. That only you have to do, not stopping the thoughts. Make right thoughts. Vritti vikara is inevitable in the mind. For some time you sit in samadhi also, only some time, not permanently. So therefore, in Vedanta, we don't recommend stopping the mind. In Yoga Shastra, they recommend. But we don't recommend. What we say, instead of wrong thoughts, you can replace them by right thoughts. That is the Vedantic way of approach. Stopping the vritti is not correct according to Vedanta. So, vritti vikara bound to be there in the mind. Temporarily you may stop, few seconds, few minutes, but not permanently. So, manas is savikaram. Therefore, thoughts are also savikaram. If Atma is savikari, then there must be Sukha Dukkha Raga Dvesha, Kartrutvam, Bhoktrutvam, all will be there. So samsara is real according to Purvapakshi. Then samsara must be real. If you accept sukha dukkha happening in Atma, which are really happening in the Chidabhasa Antakaranam, Chidabhasa Sahita Antakaranam, he is taking to Atma, then what will happen? Samsara is real. For the Purvapakshi, that is the problem. That is real, that cannot be negated. Samsara, if samsara is real, it cannot be negated. So samsara cannot be negated means moksha is not possible. Moksha is not possible means what? Anirmoksha prasangaha. Atma bhasa and Atma taking as ashraya, samsaranti, they are undergoing samsara. Why? Ajnanat. Ajnanam of what? Atma and Atma bhasa. Samsaraha vastu san tesham. Tesham means for those Purvapakshis, vastu means satyam. San plus tesham, samstesham. For them, samsara is real. Kartrutva bhoktrutva lakshanaha. I am a doer. I am an enjoyer. That Atma, samsara is real for them because ajnanat. Atma abhasa ashraya ajnanat. Atma and Atma abhasa. Atma is the ashraya of Atma bhasa. Chidabhasa. Chit is the supporter of Chidabhasa. Atma bhasa means ashrayaha. Atma. Ajnanat, not knowing the Chidabhasa and Chit, or Atma bhasa and Atma separately. Samsaranti, they have this samsara problem avivekataha, because of ignorance. This is the second answer. Samsara is real for them because of the ignorance of RC and RM separately. They do not know. Therefore, they don't get moksha. Therefore, anirmoksha prasangaha. Then, third reason we are going to see in 50th verse. This is a technical answer. Verse number 50. Chaitanya bhasata buddhehe atmanas tatsvarupata syachaitam jnana shabdaischa vedasyasti yujyate. Chaitanya abhasata. Buddhi has buddhehe. Buddhehe means the intellect. Here the word jnanam word is derived from the root jnadhatu. Buddhehe atmanaha tatsvarupata. Tatsvarupata means Chaitanya Swarupata. This is Siddhanti. What we say Siddhanta, Buddhi gets that Chaitanya Swarupata. Tat means here, Tat Swarupata means Chaitanya Swarupata. First line, second half. You see, if you understand like this, Chaitanya abhasata buddhehe atmanaha tatsvarupata syat chet. Syat chet means if you understand like this. Like this means what? Tam syat chet tam. Tam means that original Atma can be revealed by Veda. Veda Shabdaischa. That original Atma can be revealed by Veda Shabda. Veda Shabda means that is Jnanam. Jnanam through the fake Atma. Shasti iti yujyate. It's a technical, I told you, highly technical. Here, vritti jnanam and swarupa jnanam we talk. Yato vacho nivartamte. Words cannot explain, reveal Atma, we say. Words cannot reveal Atma. Another place we say words alone can reveal Atma. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Satyam word, Jnanam word, Anantam word, revealing what? Brahma Swarupa. Words cannot reveal Atma. One place you say, Yato vacho nivartante. Vacha means words cannot reveal Atma. Some places we say words reveal Atma. Veda Shabda reveal Atma. That means how you have to understand, how you resolve this contradiction. Veda words reveal Atma or not? Because Upanishad says words cannot reveal Atma. Same Upanishad says Veda Pramanam, Veda words are Pramanam to reveal Atma. So this is not contradiction. There is no contradiction. We solve this contradiction in this manner. What manner? The word Jnanam is derived from the root Jnadhatu. Jnanam means vritti jnanam only. Vritti jnanam vikaravan. Vritti jnanam undergoes change or modification. Vritti jnanam is the vachyartha of the word jnanam. Atma abhasa is the vachyartha of vritti jnanam. Atma abhasa or chidabhasa is the vachyartha of vritti jnanam. Vritti jnanam means vritti means always undergoing a change. So Atma abhasa is because of Atma. Atma is nirvikara jnanam. When we say Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, that Jnanam is nirvikara Atma. Is the lakshyartha of Atma. Therefore, Atma abhasa is vachyartha, Atma is lakshyartha in our language. So Chidabhasa is vachyartha, Chit is lakshyartha. In this, what is the advantage? In this Shastram, there are two contradiction. What you are feeling, yato vacho nivartante, that contradiction can be resolved. Vachyartha, lakshyartha dvara. That details we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.